Today I'm going to be talking about the individual role play for the sales course. Now, the role play is based on the scenario of the Fisher & Paykel dishwasher. If you've done your action plan, it's actually starting to it will be putting the action plan into action, so to speak. And the role play will be based on the dishwasher. It will be presented to Harvey Norman, which will be myself, the lecturer. The presentation will be for 15 to 20 minutes, and that is, and it could be 10 minutes, but you do need to allocate that amount of time when you are doing the presentation. Now, what you do need to include in your presentation are the materials, so the brochures, the sales aids that you'll be using, also a PowerPoint presentation, because quite often if you are doing a business presentation, PowerPoints are actually used. You do need information on the company and the product. You do need sales data to support your presentation and any additional material to help you close the sale. What we will also ask you to do is actually be prepared for 3 to 4 objections that will be raised, and you do need to look at identify buying signals to close the sale. Things that you need to be mindful of in the individual role play is the fact that you do need to have an introduction. So you do need to maybe talk about your company or a little bit about yourself. You also need to actually then talk about the actual product itself, and talk about the features and benefits of the product. You don't talk about price until the end. In your presentation, you need to cover things like promotion. What are you going to do to support the product with the store? So in terms of promotions, what sort of promotions are you going to provide them? You also need to look at the sales data. Talk about the success of the organisation, how well they're travelling, and how much better will they travel if they actually had the Fisher & Paykel product in their range. So that's something else you need to consider. The actual presentation will have the buyer, myself, asking a number of questions, looking for and actually having objections, and also buying signals to actually see how well you react to to what the buyer actually says. This is an exercise to see how well you react to information that is actually presented to you. You need to show that you've done your homework and you know your product well enough to be able to sell it to the customer. The price is something you do need to talk about, but as I said, that doesn't need to be brought up until the end of the presentation, because the whole idea of this is not selling the product based on the price. You're selling the product based on the features and benefits. You also need to be mindful of the fact that you do need to come in to do the presentation. If you cannot come in, we do have the ability to be able to offer a Skype option for you to do your presentation. If you have any questions with regards to your presentation, by all means give me a call and we'll try and sort it out. Good luck.